to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready, break! Panther 60, Panther 60. Janet. Ninth, Bronco 80. Ready.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Rolling to the left. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's a 10-yard loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Third and long.
60 Bobcat. Panther 60, trap 60, 79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bills first down.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. The Lions ball their first time out. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And he surges forward for a gain of about
Bishop on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 22
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Lions.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Back to throw. Thrust to his right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way.
To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown Detroit. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Khalil Shakir. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, throw here for Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. 1st and 10.
Gain of 54 yards. And the Bills first down. A pickup on the play of 54 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
On the ground, this is James Cook. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the air, on 2nd down, here's Allen. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Christian Benford on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
That's quickly out to Williams. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on
It's a
down.
turnover on downs.
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So back to level after the touchdown. time for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come 19. Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Viking 8, 60 Maverick, 6, 7 Pirates, Warriors 70. Ready.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's made right side. It's Johnson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. And even 30 yards.
19-yard line.
70 Lions.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And the Lions are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Gibbs. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Back up to the 3. It's second and goal.
Cowboy.
One more time, they try Gibbs. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
On the return, here comes Shakir. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
first down. It's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Allen now on 2nd down. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, an underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On first down, Allen flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. Back into the hands of Shakir. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 14.
Throwing again. It's Allen.
First down.
All alone is the tight end, Kincaid. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 18. Panther 11. Panther.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
70. Ready.
He'll look to throw. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Come on. Come on. Ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he will pick up the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And he'll get about 5.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Panthers 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. That pass is caught by Amon-Ra. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And the Bowler made the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the
From 31,
line.
here is 2nd down and 9.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Hawk 70, go.
They'll look to throw. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of the 9.
Detroit Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. So much the mic. That's characters. Not even good actors. What's going to be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go, here we go. 6 Broncos, 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready, right?
Now they'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Top 19, ready? Trap, Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's good.
It is a huge play for Detroit. 32 yards.
At the 1-yard line.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back tosses. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 Timber, 19.
They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyler Conklin, touchdown Detroit.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, here comes Shakir. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage, and he's picked up and thrown down.
Design is out.
first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Allen. Coming across the field, he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 35. First down, Bills.
Throwing again is Allen. Out to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the...
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bill. Pass now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills will even the score. It's now 21 all. After the touchdown, time for the kickoff. Here's Williams on the return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second and 11.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw.
And he'll get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills go up by 7, 28-21. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And he end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther, tag, Cowboy 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good
Let's
tight
go
end.
now. Come next, Bronco 8, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one out wide to Gibbs. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Bills. First
From the gun, Josh Allen. Moving to his right. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. Allen to throw again. A short throw caught by Kincaid. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Bills first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buffalo.
To throw again, it's Allen. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Again, it's Allen to the air. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Passes kick is good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead.
Lions 21. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Williams on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Hawk 7, Cowboys.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
line.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught by Gibbs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 15-yard
Panther
line.
11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lions. Ready.
Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. The extra point, up and good. And the Lions back within 7. It's 35-28.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for the Bills. First down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Allen going to give it to Cook.
Bills first down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second
Ball
and 4.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 4. Once again, it's Cook. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
48-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he is going to have the Bills first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Bills.
From the gun, here is Allen. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he's going to
this energy that following a long return like that, but then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good, and the Lions will tie things up all even at 35. We're on to the fourth on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here comes Shakir. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Covered in very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
16 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. Down the field. He's got the hook up to Shakir. And he's got another one. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season.
His kick is good.
Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
Ready.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Deputy Ranger.
First down.
Go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Trap 60, Trap 60, 79 Broncos.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Nice thing.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
St. Brown.
Warriors 70.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Mustang
2nd and
19.
2 at the 18-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, well, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Force out left. He's going to keep it himself. And he will give himself up at the end of that one.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Shot, go.
Right side, that's the Porter, the tight end. Now, a big third down.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready, set.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
70, hop. Viking 8.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
On the set.
Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 9.
They'll drop to throw. One incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
60 back, 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check out.
They'll look to throw. Incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Watch the twins.
56.
They'll go play action here with Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
And the Bills first down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bills first down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Bills.
40 extra point.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Eagles. Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The drive for 2 does not work.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Shakir. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Exiting the pocket right. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Bills.
Reaction. It's Allen. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
22-yard line.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Here we go. One final play. Moving outside the pocket. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So,
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope, and 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. Just spin. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take. Don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta compare. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment.